Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about GTA 5's new update, Agents of Sabotage. I can't even really call it a good update. It's actually,
I feel like I've been sabotaged.
I feel like these last couple of updates have not been they haven't been
Good.
updates meant to get your money up. It's basically just to waste your time, I feel like. It's just busy work, but you're not really getting anywhere. Um, so yeah, the premise is you're helping this ex-operative Jody Marshall and our boy Pavlov from the Cayo Perico heist. He's helped us make a lot of money, especially during COVID. But he introduces you to Jody Marshall, and she's basically running the operation out of the Darnell factory. Darnell Bros Garment Factory, which is where Lester hosted the very first heist that came to GTA. So now you own that spot yourself. And so
that's a cool callback, though.
Yeah, it's nice. But the factory comes with the standard. You got your Mark II weapon workshop, your personal quarters, passive income safe, and you get 10 vehicle slots. They also gives you access to these underground pathways, which is kind of lets you fast travel all over Los Santos. The only way they pop up though is if you're within the proximity of them. So the best thing for you to do is just place points of interest at these places, just so you can remember where they are really quick.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah,
That's different.
I like that. But here's where we get. See, when the update comes out, my first thought is, how am I going to make money off of this, and is it worth putting in the rotation for my gun running business and the Cayo Perico? We don't run casino anymore because it takes too much time. You can run a Cayo pretty quickly with two people. But you're asking the question is this business worth putting within my rotation so I can make even more money? The answer is absolutely not. The buy-in is $2 million to buy this place.
Okay.
There is no customization, so that's it. But here's where it pissed me off. So last night, I don't know why I got it in my head to just download GTA, get on, see how long it takes me to just start it up, get a mission going, and get my payout. So I bought the business, got in, they gave me a little introduction. I got familiar with where everything was, got on the computer. Of course, you got to be a CEO to start it, obviously.
Right.
Signed onto the computer and clicked on the very first, I want to say I did the black box one. Yeah, it's a plain mission, but I thought, do you remember the missions that were for the auto shop?
Yep.
I can't remember if it was just click one time and then just do the mission and then you get your payout, right? Is that how it worked?
Yes and no. So there were mini missions into it, and then there was there were mini heists.
Yes.
So you had to do 2 or 3 steps to it. But even then, the auto shop, I don't know, maybe, and I blame you for this, you bastard. I wish I see GTA and the businesses as just kind of a fun thing to do. I wish I could see it that way, but I see it as an investment for return. In $2 million, I'm trying to make all that money back as quick as possible.
Exactly.
So if it's just, I don't know, and it's tough when you start to put it up against the bunker where I'm getting $1 million back, or
right,
even the nightclub, which is a huge investment.
Exactly.
But I can also let that run.
That back.
I can jump in 1.4, 1.2, depending on what you want to do. I can get that money back quickly, versus doing the motorcycle business where I got to then have everything into it, and you're doing you screw up and buy the wrong business, and now you're only selling for 125,000.
Exactly.
That is just, it's not enough for the inflation in the game when cars are costing $5 million plus upgrade.
And some of the cop cars are costing me $4 million. I'm like, come on, GTA, this is asinine. Okay, I bought 2. I'm sorry. I love unmarked cop cars. I love the way they look. And just the role play of being a cop and a crime rampant city.
Okay, but let's put an asterisk here on that conversation though. We're also talking about two players that have hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, so between the
So the
two
$8
of us,
million on cars, yes, it's a pain in the ass, but you can do that though.
yes,
But the normal player doesn't have that
right.
like at
Unless
all
you
at
buy a shark
disposal.
card, and even then, you just that what the I off my memory, I would say that $100, unless they've updated the shark cards, $100 gets you 8 million. So if
And it's
you,
not enough
yeah, it you just wasted $100 on a cop car. I just think that's
that
insane.
somebody on an oppressor is going to come by and blow up.
Well,
You're not going
speaking
to
of the,
enjoy that car.
well, if you have the agency, you can actually put Imani
Okay.
tech on them now, so they have missile jammers on
Oh,
them now. So speaking of
okay.
that, I'm glad you brought that up because now they've added Imani tech to, I think they said 50 of the most popular cars in GTA. So now you don't
Okay,
really
that's
have,
good then.
yeah. So you really don't have to worry about oppressors locking on to you as you pass them by and somebody's just trigger happy. You don't have to worry about that. Um, but yeah, getting back to the mission, these are basically the same missions that operate with the auto shop. You do the mission, you start it up, and then you
Mm,
got 3 setups to do. They each take about 5, I would say 5 minutes. It can be longer depending on the competency of your team. But
as always.
yes, 5 minutes is that all it should take. And it took me longer because I wasn't really trying to get them done quickly. I wanted to enjoy the game as is organically without and acting as if I was just a low level with just a car. And plus I enjoy driving around sometimes. But yeah, I did that. It took me 15 minutes to get all 3 of the setups done. Then I would say another 25 minutes to, actually I would say it was longer than that because it was a long process. I would say about 30 minutes in total to do the final mission. And at the end of all this, after 45 minutes have gone by, I get $115,000.
That's not enough.
I just paid $2 million
That's
to have this place. And I
that's
go
not
through
enough though.
45 minutes of work for you to just give me 115,000.
That's daily bills. I
Right.
know I said that in our little chat earlier, but that's daily bills.
Yes.
That
And
I'm sorry, that's not enough.
the other ones, they're all different ranges, but I mean they're all within 100,000. And then weekly, you get a weekly mission that gives you like 315,000. But I'm like, that's one mission you do a week, and you can't repeat it. And thing about this is that because this has happened twice, actually it's happened 3 times because we got the, from all just going off of memory, we had the auto shop, but then again there were still other ways to make money within the auto shop because you could have the technicians sell your cars for you.
Yeah, but even with the new business that came out, it wasn't the
Bounty
auto
hunter,
shop. No, that was a horrible update. No, but the other one where the tow truck.
I forgot all about that. That's
Like you
another,
can go
yeah.
and you can go buy, you can go do 3 of the missions or whatever, then you can sell it or you can use a tow truck. I don't want to poo-poo on the game. Like cool, like I can go do like pickups, like repossess cars, like it's cool little mechanics, but it's not a lot of money.
It's
Like
not
everything
like
else I
your
want to
house,
do in the game, like I'm blessed enough to have the money to go do what I want, but for somebody coming up, it's not enough to
right?
to make that worth the while.
We were also blessed to have people around us willing to like start up heist, and we had a good system going to be able to make that amount of money that quickly, within a couple of hours. uh, but yeah, I don't like this because I don't want this type of mission structure and these updates to carry over into
It
GTA
will.
6 because this is they want you to play longer. But I don't think that's the right direction to go in because it's GTA. I'm going to be playing for a long time anyway. As much criticism as I have for Rockstar and the way they manage their game and the community, I love GTA. Like at the end of the day, I'm going to be putting hundreds upon hundreds of hours in this game. I'm going to be constantly coming back to it. I'm take a break, come back in 6 months, maybe 3 months, depending on what's coming out. But I don't like the direction these updates are going. I I was just irritated by the end. I went to bed at 12 last night. So I was like,
That's ugly.
$115,000. What's that gonna do for me?
It- It's
I'll blow that in
see,
the $50,000 shirt.
yeah, but even just ignorant. I don't know, man. I hope for the newer players that are coming on, trying to get kind of that itch to play GTA 6 when it comes out. Like you're so far behind in just the money game. It's tough. $115,000 is not enough. It's daily bills. Like your $115,000 isn't buying some of the older cars in
Right.
the showroom,
By
which
the
I
way,
think is crazy.
speaking of older cars, they did bring some back. You know how we were ranting. Well, we had every bit. We had. What's the word? We had every reason to rage about that because they took all the old cars away and put them underneath a paywall. The Vinewood Car
They
Club, but
absolutely did.
they did bring some of the old cars back, but I still think that was just kind of egregious. But I do want to talk about some good things. But it's also irritating because they put the master control terminal finally in the terabyte. So now you can manage all your
Ooh,
missions. Lord, not all your
I'll
missions.
take that.
All your businesses on the go.
Okay.
It also comes with Imani Tech, and it also comes with this feature I like called silent running. So while you're stationary inside, it's off the radar. I thought those
That's
were
that's
yes,
an awesome that's an awesome update.
yes. This this is what I thought they were going to do with the master control terminal the first time it came out, but I don't know. They stuck it in the arcade, and I'm like,
Weirdly enough,
uh,
weirdly enough, didn't they put one in the Avenger, or am I just hallucinating that?
no, that was like a whole. See, I thought that too, but no, it was just these missions that they kept adding, and I'm like, are y'all just
Oh,
blue balling me, like just teasing me at this point? Because I'm like,
I tell you what, having it in an Avenger would be 10 out of 10. The
that's
move.
amazing, and not only that, I feel like maybe it's just like the limitations of what they're doing, but I just feel like it would make sense for you to have that option available across all like like the mo the very first, what was it, the MOC, like the
The
mobile
MOC.
one. Yeah, I feel like you should have the option for all three of those vehicles. The MOC, the Avenger, and the Terabyte should have those options available, depending on if you want to spend the money to have the master control terminal, all three of them. But
I tell you what, if they would have had that when we were running that special
bro,
cargo back in the
that's what
day,
I'm
oh
saying. That
I can move it on the
right,
go.
you could have parked
I'm
that
on
mug
all day.
right outside, like
Because I would park it outside my facility anyways and just run, but I could do everything else from there.
right.
Cash.
Um, but I'm just irritated because they didn't add it sooner. But I'm glad it is in here now. Um, I did enjoy just playing like organically, not like trying to go after anything, just enjoying the game for what it is. I did enjoy
That's
playing it
because I
like
wasn't
that.
on there.
I have to, you are the problem because I have to remind you we're not on here to make money. We're just here to have fun. We're millionaires. You don't have to go that
I
hard
don't.
anymore.
You know what? Blame yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. You shouldn't have landed that helicopter that one day. We wouldn't be here.
You are broke. There's no reason for you to be
I
in a
was dead
helicopter.
broke. I had $44,000 in that bank account. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just want to share my experience for playing yesterday. I love GTA. I have over 1,000 hours in the game, but there have been some egregious updates coming out, and I know Chef said in Discord earlier how he feels like they're running out of ideas, and it definitely feels like that. They probably, I don't know how many people they have working on GTA 5 and how many are like designated towards GTA 6, but
You know,
maybe they're
it
just
could also just be a
experimenting.
thing where they're just. That's what I was gonna say. Maybe it's just test runs,
Right.
trial it, see what sticks, see what doesn't, and then they can improve upon it in the next one.
One can only hope.
Here's the thing: it don't matter. We all gonna play it.
Right? True.
We're all gonna be on there.
True. No
It's
matter
gonna
what.
be nasty. Don't care. Bitching and complaining. Still gonna have fun.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's all I wanted
Better
to
have a
say.
squirrel suit in there.
Yeah, please bring me the wingsuit. I really need that. I promise you I won't travel any other way.
Facts.
But
Total
yeah,
fact.
Appreciate you guys for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Let me know what you think about this this new update. We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Bye.